Hey everybody. Okay, first of all, welcome to the Keto Mom page. I'm late. If you watched me this morning and you were like, hey, you were supposed to be on at 3:30. But in fairness, I did not say which time zone. So, what time is it? It is not quite 3:30 on the Pacific Coast. It is well past 3:30 on my time. Anyways, it has been one of those days. I had to tell myself priorities are never in conflict. Have you ever heard of that phrase before? So as you're tuning in, I've got a question of the day. The question of the day is, do I have to stay keto forever? I often get asked, do I have to drink ketones forever? So we're going to talk about a couple things. I'm like catching my breath because there's a lot of things that have happened in like the last hour and a half. I will not tell you if my husband almost dumped the tractor in the lake. You could just assume maybe that's often something on my Instagram. I'm not allowed to show this one because it might have been pretty bad, but all is well. So there's that, and don't even say that I mentioned it. Second of all, we had ballet, and I am not one that checks emails. So we showed up to ballet. It was a dress rehearsal. Clearly, Eliza's not in her clothes. I am supposed to be watching. I show up in sweatpants, mismatching socks, looking like this because it's a Tuesday and it's a Tuesday. So I just feel like a frazzled mess. But it's okay. It's fine, right? So, and then I'm supposed to do a live with you because I told you I would. But I will tell you this, Eliza came out and she's like, all the parents are watching, right? This is where priorities are never in conflict. In my head, I went to ballet to sit in the car to talk to you. Eliza came out and she's like, oh, you don't have to watch, it's okay. And I was like, no, you're my priority. She's my priority. I will get to you, Keto Mom page, later. So priorities are never in conflict. If you are a parent or a spouse or just a human being, that little phrase, I hope, will help you for the rest of your life, right? If you're trying to decide what you need to do, priorities are never in conflict, which means what is your priority in that moment, and you do it. Clearly watching my child do ballet, the only one not in her costume, and it's fine because we are adaptable. Now, the question of the day is this. Do I always have to eat keto if I've reached my goals? Oh, do I have to stay this way when I get to where I want to go? And I'm going to pose the question back to you. If you knew the answer, what would you say? I think most people look at this like a diet and they think I'm going to do it until I lose the 60 pounds or the 100 pounds or the 30 pounds. And then when I'm done and I get there, then I feel great and I don't have to do it again because I've reached my goal. I truly think that people don't know how to look at something like this and think of it as a lifestyle. You don't have to do anything. So when you reach your goal and you fit into your swimsuit and you want to be done, that's up to you. But I'm going to challenge you to think about this. Why did you get to where you are today? Was it eating a certain way? Was it emotions? Was it eating out of habit? Whatever it is, if you've reached your goal, let's say you're going into the summer and you feel incredible and for you, you look the best you've ever looked in your life. Why would you want to go back to eating crap? Like, why would you want to go back to eating that the way that you did? Because I want you to know something. You have to have a good relationship with food. It does not mean that you have to be perfect. So I might eat an extra treat. So, okay, let me tell you this. Oftentimes people say, Stephanie, do you ever cheat? And I say, yes. I love chips and I love pizza. Do I ever cheat? Yes. Why don't you share it? And I'll say, if you private message me and ask me if I were to have a cheat meal or a cheat day or if I ever slip up, I will personally one-on-one have a conversation with you and I'll go, I am not perfect at all. I do the best I can. I know that food is fuel. I've worked on it for 6 years. I don't beat myself up. If I fall out of ketosis, I get back in ketosis because I drink ketones every day. But I want you to know something. I don't beat myself up, and I'm not going to post me eating one of my favorite pizzas on Instagram because what happens? I've reached my goal. I'm not going after fat loss anymore. I want to get stronger. I want to stay where I'm at. I want to feel great. If I eat that pizza, I know what I'm going to feel like and I'm going to regret it. When I do that, every time I eat something that is full of sugar or it does not line up with how I normally eat, I pay for it, right? But I will not blast a picture of me cheating because you want to know what it does? And I've had this before. I've been around friends or family or somebody who is on their journey to better and they just have started. And if I eat something, you want to know what it triggers them to do? Oh, Stephanie did it, I can do it. I've seen my friends do it. Oh, if she can do it, I can do it. Oh, it's fine. If Stephanie can do it, I'll get back on track tomorrow. And it almost allows other people to cheat. It might not be your time to do that, right? Maybe you just started and you really need a week or two to get on track. Like, everybody has their own time frames and everybody has their own things that they can do and, get back on track and feel good about themselves. But if you see me cheat, do you think it would allow you to go, oh, it's fine, she does it, I can do it? That's why I am not perfect at all, but I strive on being better, and I work on eating the best I can for a majority of my meals. Now, I did not go back to the way that I was eating 6 years ago, because if I did, I would be living off of pizza, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, corn dogs, Debbie snacks, all of the things, all of them. And do you think that if I went back to eating that way, I would feel as good as I do today? I'm comfortable in my skin. I've got energy to keep up with my kids. Like, I feel good. But if I went backwards, even if I had reached my goals, right? Even if like today, do you think I would still be how I am today in 1 year if I went, oh, I look good in a swimsuit, now I can eat whatever I want? No. So if your goal is to always feel great, then you can't look at this diet as a diet, but more of a lifestyle of swapping out some of your favorite meals and making them a low carb option. Or maybe you've got, on Saturdays you have one of your favorite treats, but just don't think about this as I can never have something or I always have to eat this way. You should look at it as a lifestyle, because if you think of it as a diet, then you're going to treat it like that. You're going to stop when you've reached your goal, and then guess what? You and I are going to be talking again in 1 year after you've decided to eat all of those Debbie snacks. So, does that make sense? All right. Are you guys waiting for the winners? I am sweating. I'm trying to see if I have a t-shirt on. I was just going to take... I'm so hot. Yes, you are. I did not tell them that you had some tractor issues. Don't worry. I didn't. I said he's making me sweat because he's so hot. My husband's so sexy. All right. And we showed up at ballet without our costumes on today. We are adaptable. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We've got five winners. This is what I did for the Costco. This is what I did for the... Oh, thanks. You guys like my sign? This is what I did for the Costco winners. Everybody that guessed over $700 got their name in, and here are the winners, and you are winning some mom fuel. What is this? I've been drinking this for 6 years. So for those of you who are like, if I fall out of ketosis, how do I get back into ketosis? I drink this every single day. I have for 6 years. I call it my mom fuel. It's ketones. It puts you in ketosis in under an hour. So I put it in my shaker bottle. I drink it in under an hour. It tastes amazing. I feel incredible, and nobody can tell me otherwise. I've got a ton of research on it, but for those who your names got drawn, you are going to get a couple packets in the mail from me for you to try to see what you think. And so this is what it is. If you want to know more about my mom fuel, post 3 in the comments, and I'll send you some videos to watch. But legitimately, this is so if I were to have a cheat day or a cheat meal, I don't ever have a total cheat day. If I were to have something, a piece of cake at a birthday party, or if I were to have, let's say I went out on Friday and I had some pizza. The next day, I drink ketones and get back on track. But what happens when somebody has a cheat day is I'll have to walk people through this. I'm like, okay, if you have a cheat day on Friday and then all of a sudden you go to a barbecue on Saturday and you're like, oh shoot, I already messed up on Friday. It's fine, I'll start on Monday. And then you go to church on Sunday, you grab the donut, it's fine, I'll start on Monday. Then you go to work on Monday and all of a sudden you forgot about the birthday party for your niece, and then you had a piece of cake and you're like, it's not a big deal. The first of the month is around the corner, I'll start next month. You have to get something to get you back on track. I have that. It's called mom fuel. It's called ketones. And so if I have a cheat, this is not a magic pill, but I drink it and I'm back in ketosis. I feel incredible. The benefits are energy, focus, fat loss, better mood, better sleep. It's incredible. I've never felt better. And so here are the winners. Are you ready? You guys, the total for my Costco, it's exactly, there was no change. The total for my Costco run was $740, exactly to a T. How often does that happen? Technically, it was $739, and I rounded it up to give money to a children's hospital. So $740, right? That's a lot, but that's a lot of groceries. And so we stocked up our freezer full of hamburgers and hot dogs and things to fry up for people when they come over to our home. And so here are the winners. There are 5 of you. We've got Anita, Alicia, Tiffany, Julia, and Jamie. You win! If this is your name, I need you to send me your address. You are going to be getting some of my mom fuel to trial out to see what you think. I'd love to walk you through it. If you just want to know more about this, every Thursday I hop on here and give you a very specific rundown of what it is, how to shake it up, or just private message me, post 3 below, and we can chat. But here are the winners. I need your address so I can send you some. Can you see it? And I'll post it in the comments too. So congratulate the winners. We like to do fun little contests on here, so we'll do more. But I really wanted to hop on here just to help people have a mindset of this is not a diet, it is a lifestyle. And if you treat it like a lifestyle, you won't go backwards and you will not come back here next year and have to start over again, which I get messages almost every single day about that exact same comment. I tried it, I did it, I lost it, I regained it. I tried it, I did it, I lost it, I regained it, over and over again. Because people want to go back to eating the junk. And so I want you to think about this. This is why we started the book club. This is why oftentimes I come on here and talk about the power of your words and the power of your mind. And are you ready to make the decision? Or are you going to keep going? Because if you're not mentally ready, you don't have a strong enough why. Remember how you feel. Do you feel great right now? Why would you want to go back to feeling like garbage? Why? So continue to tune into the page. Thank you for tuning into the page. Ask any questions that you have below. We will be sending out some incredible mom fuel to those winners. And then for those who post 3 below, I will get back to you later this evening. And then on Thursday, we do Thirsty Thursday, where we shake one of these babies up and we talk specifically about this. And I'm going to send you some information on it. So I hope you guys have an incredible day. Congratulations to the winners, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Bye.